呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Jibun no tameni, for purposes of oneself, for oneself. We see Itadori here at the family grave. This is the Itadori Iehaka Itadori family grave. Okay. Tokyo Toritsu Jujutsu Koto Senmon Gakko. We've seen this a number of times. It was in the very end of the previous chapter. This is Tokyo Municipal Sorcery High Grade Technical School, or Technical Specialty School. And high grade meaning like either like 9 through 12 or 10 through 12. Nihon ni Nikoshin Shikanai. In Japan, like only two schools. Jujutsu Kyoiku Kikan no Ikko, the Sorcery Kyoiku organization, training education organization, one school, and Omotemuki ni wa shiritsu no shukyokei gakko to sareteiru. And the outward facing, as for the outward facing, it's a private religious school. That's what's being done. Okay. So you never watched this, you have no idea what's going on. Basically, sorceries and sorcerer schools and curses. That's pretty much it. JJK, Volume 1, Chapter 3. So again, to kind of pull that all together, like there's only two schools in Japan, and it's one school of the sorcery education organization of two, I guess. And again, outward facing, it's like a private religious institution or school. Okay, so here's what it looks like. It looks like a very traditional sort of facility in school. This panel on this page is across the top. So we read here and then we go down here. So let's head over. Oops. Gosh. Off to a great start. 多くの呪術師が卒業後も国交を起点に活動しており、教育のみならず、任務の斡旋、サポートも言っている呪術界の要。Okay, so many sorcerers, like after graduating from this place, yeah, 卒業も後もここを起点に a starting point or an origin, living. So many sorcerers, well, actually, let me minarazu. Oh, nomirazu. Nominarazu. Make sure we get this in the right spot. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. All right. I guess this is as well as. So as well as an institute for education, or as well as education, it's living as a starting point after graduation for many sorcerers. And duty of asen. Asen is kind offices, services through the good offices of. Asen supporto. So services of duty and even support going sorcery world kaname. A pivot or a vital point or keystone. That's what we want. Keystone, cornerstone. So the sorcerers, a cornerstone of the sorcery world going or proceeding as okonateru. Oh, okay. So many sorcerers after graduating this place, they use the proceeding or using this place as a cornerstone of the sorcery world as support and whatever this was, services of duty as well as education and something about the origin or point of katsudo, operations. That's a bit jumbled, but basically it's for education, but then apparently sorcerers, even after they graduate, they use the facility to do their duties and support and use it as support. Okay. すげえ。山ん中だな. Amazing. It's like,
Hello there.
hello there. It's in the middle of the mountains. ここ本当に東京? This place, is it truly Tokyo? 東京も郊外はこんなもんよ. Okay, so even Tokyo, as for the suburbs, as for the outskirts, it's this sort of a thing. It's this sort of a thing in the outskirts of Tokyo. Fushiguro wa, as for Fushiguro, that's him sleeping. 術師の治療を受けて今はぐっすりさ. So the teacher or master's medical treatment received, and as for now, gusuri, like the sleeping gusuri. Yeah, sound asleep, fast asleep. Okay, so he has received his medical treatment, so that's a good thing. とりあえず、有事はこれから学長と面談ね. For the time being, as for Yuji, which is this guy, Itadori, from here on, it's like meeting with the principal, the school leader. Mendan, interview. 学長? The principal. 下手打つと入学拒否られるから気張ってね. Okay, so 下手打つと, if strike unskillfully, yeah, if strike or hit unskilled, like poorly, entering the school, kyohi, like forbidden, denial being done because kibatte, like do your best. Don't mess it up. Yeah, go all out. Kibaru. So go all out, do your best, exert yourself, because denial will be done from entering school if you strike poorly. Huh? そうしたら俺即死刑? If that happens, then I, like, it's an early execution. instant. Sokushike. Instant execution then? なんだ貴様が頭ではないのか Okay, this apparently is someone else saying something like, what is it? You, as for being the head, isn't it that? Oh, he thought he was the lead of the organization. Like, what's going on? You, as for being the head, isn't it that? So that's Itadori saying that. Oh, wait a minute. Well, 力以外の序列はつまらんな。Outside of power, joretsu wa is boring. Joretsu. Rank hierarchy. So as for a hierarchy that's like outside of strength or power, that's boring. Guba, gupa. So a mouth pops out on his cheek. Bachin. Warei sensei, tamani dete kunda. Sorry, teacher. Occasionally it comes out. Yukai na karara ni natta ne. Yukai. It has become a pleasant or happy body, hasn't it? Yukai seems like a weird word to use there, but we'll go with it. The mouth passes through to his hand. Kisama ni wa kari ga aru kara na. As for to you, there's a borrowed thing. Yeah, like a debt exists. As for to you, like I have a debt. A debt exists. Ah, mata, huh? Again? Gupa. 構造の体ものにしたら、真っ先に殺してやる。Boy's body, when make it ものにしたら、構造の体もの。When make a thing of the boy's body, directly ahead will kill. Like immediately I will kill you. So basically when I get the boy's body, I will immediately kill you. Masaki. Yeah, the foremost. You'll be at the very front. そこなに狙われるなんて光栄だね。It is an honor to be aimed at or to be aimed at by Sukuna. So it's an honor to be like a targeted by Sukuna. やっぱこいつ有名なの? As I thought, this guy's famous, isn't he? Pish. 両面宿儺は腕が4本顔が2つある仮想の鬼神 So as for 両面宿儺 4 arms and 2 faces it has 4 arms and 2 faces and the kaso imagination or supposition and kishin is like a demon god, a fierce god. A fierce god of imagination with all those things. だが、そいつは実際した人間だよ。1000年以上前の話だけどね。But as for that guy, as for Sukuna, like is or was really a human. Jizai ni. Jitsuzai? Yeah, like in reality, like was a human 1,000 years before Storia was, but so I guess he was a human 1,000 years ago, but Jujutsu Zensei no Jidai, Jutsu師が総力を挙げて彼に挑み破れた. Okay. Sorcery Zensei at the height of prosperity. So in the era of the height of prosperity of sorcery, sorcerers Soryoku with all efforts giving to him Idomi Yabureta. Okay, Idomu is to challenge and were destroyed. Okay, so I guess at the height of the age of prosperity for sorcery, sorcerers like went out, all strength against him, challenged him, and were destroyed. 少なの名を監視、死後呪物として時代を渡る城さえ、僕らは消し去ることができなかった。Okay, the name of Sukuna, Kanshi. Kanshi. Maybe that's supposed to be Kansu. Yeah. To crown, to prefix to start with. Jigo ju. Okay, Shigo. Okay, so with a prefix or crowned with the name of Sukuna as a cursed object after death. As for us, have we seen Shiro yet? This is Ro is wax. This is like death wax. As for us, even with like death wax passing the generation. So as for us, erasing away event wasn't possible. So we get a little bit of a Shiro here. Fuhai o Fuhai. Decay. Decay o Fuhai o Manugare. No, not na, ma. To escape from, to be rescued from, Manugare ro kashita shitai. Wax paper. No, that's rokami. Yeah, this is wax. Okay, so I guess it's okay. This is ro kashita shitai. So a corpse that's like transformed and wax released from decay. So basically a wax that comes from a corpse while it's decaying. That's what shiro is, a death wax. So let's go back to what this was all about. So as for us, again, like erasing away was not possible, even with death wax. And something about passing the generation, passing through the eras as a cursed object after death with the name of Sukuna. Okay. Maga o kokonaki noroi no o da. Maga o. He's the second part is the king of curses. This is all in response to he is famous, Yume. So without a doubt, to be mistaken for an event like not. Yeah. We'll just go with that. So like without a doubt. To be mistaken for thing not. King of curses. Okay. Sensei to dochi ga tsuyoi? So I guess like with teacher or compared with teacher, which is stronger? そうだね. Like that's right, or I see, or I want そうだね. It's that way, isn't it? He doesn't answer the question. 力をすべて取り戻したSukunaなら, if it's Sukuna with all of the power returned, ちょっとしんどいかな. It's a little bit shindoi, a little bit worrisome, a little bit bothersome, or I think. 負けちゃう? Lose? What, like lose? 勝つさ, I'll win. It's winning. 遅いぞ, Satoru. You're late, Satoru. That's Satoru. 8分遅刻だ. You're late 8 minutes. Chiku. He's chipping at something here. Bang. Okay, so here he is. 責めるほどでもない。遅刻をする癖。To blame, to reproach, like to the extent of blaming or reproach, even that is not the fault of being late. もない。直せと言ったはずだぞ. I ought to have said like to fix it. Oh, the habit. Kuse. So the habit of being late, I guess, condemning extent does not exist. Ought to have said to like fix it. The English here went with, I thought I told you to stop being late, but not late enough for me to get angry. All right. Anyway, Jujutsu Kaisen Kakucho, the Jujutsu Technical School principal, Yaga Masamichi. Okay. おっさんがかわいい作ってる。かわいいを作ってる. The old man is making cute things. Semeru hodo janai nara, if it's not the extent of blame or criticism, semenai de kurasai yo, then please don't blame. Then please don't criticize. どうせ人形作ってんだからいいでしょ ?8 分くらい Somehow making dolls because it's fine to the extent of 8 minutes. In other words, because I thought you'd be making dolls, I thought 8 minutes would be fine. その子が like it's that kid, meaning like this is the guy. That kid is the one. Itadori Yuji desu. I am Itadori Yuji. 好みのタイプはジェニファー・ローレンス。As for my liked type, it's Jennifer Rollins. Oh, Lawrence. Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence. Yoroshiku onashiasu. Which I guess this is a way to really fast to say onegai shimasu. So, like, nice to meet you, please, I beg of you, etc. Bah. Nani shi ni kita? Why came? Like, why did you come? Mendan interview. Jujutsu Kaisen ni da, to the sorcery technical school. Like, why did you come? Not for the interview. Why did you come to the school? Jutsu o narai ni, to study sorcery? Sono saki no hanashi da. A story like beyond that. Noroi o manabi, noroi o harao sube o minitsuke, sono saki ni nani o motomeru. So studying curses and the techniques of purging or cleansing or purifying, exorcising curses, when receiving to the self, after that, beyond that, what motomeru? What do you want? What are you seeking beyond that? Nani teuka? What you say? Sukuna no yubi kaishu surun desu yo. It's the collecting of Sukuna's fingers. Hottoku to abunai nde. Leaving him alone is dangerous. Naze? Why? Jiken, jiko, byoki, kimi no shiranai ningen ga hibi shindeiku no wa atarimae no koto da. So, incidents, accidents, illnesses, people that you don't know, people that are unfamiliar to you every day are, as for the ones dying, it's a natural thing. It's an obvious thing. Hajimatta. It's begun. それが呪いの被害となると看過できないというわけか? That thing, the damage of a curse becoming that way, kanka, here is shutting one's eyes to is not possible. That's the reason. You're saying the reason is you can't close your eyes to damage from a curse, even though all these other things happen, people dying. Soyo yui gon nande ne. It's that sort of a dying wish. That's what it is. The yui gon, he's talking about his grandpa. 細かいことはどうでもいいっす。俺はとにかく人を助けたい. So as for the details, whatever, I don't care. I don't care about the details. As for me, in any case, want to help people. Yuigon, a dying request, a last request. Piku, like Twitch. Zan. つまり、担任の指図で、君は呪いに立ち向かおうと? So that means through other people's like directions, sashizu, finger sign. Yeah, instruction, mandate, directions. Through someone else's mandate or direction, as for you, you're standing against curses because of someone else's orders. Tachi. Yeah, fight against, oppose. Okay. He seems a bit surprised at that comment. Fugo kakuda. It is like failure. Yeah, failure, rejection, disqualification. Noso. It's it's moving. Ningyo janakatta no ka? Wasn't a doll? It was not a doll. Jugai. It is a cursed corpse. I don't think that's actually going to show up. No. We've seen this guy in a number of other things. Let's see if I can just find a quick reference here. Okay, it's not coming up. I do remember this thing meaning corpse. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. It's a cursed corpse. Konoko no namae wa Kyashi. As for this kid's name, it's Kathy. Ningyo da yo. It's a doll. Watashi no noroi ga komotteru ga ne. My curse, it is komotteru. Is filled with. It's filled with my curse. So komoru is the one that we get for like to seclude oneself away, but it can also mean to be filled with. Shuru. Bang. Yeah. Bogu. Omo. Heavy. Honto ni ningyo ka yo? Truly a doll? Is it really a doll? Kyuchi ni koso ningen no honne wa deru mono da. Okay. Kyuchi. Dilemma or predicament? Honne, the true voice or true sound. Real intentions, real motives. Okay. As for the real intents or real intentions or real motives of people in predicaments, they come out. Nattoku no iku kotae ga kikeru made kougeki wa tsuzuku zo. A special going answer until able to come out. As for attacks, will continue. So it'll continue attacking until until I am able to hear like a a special a special going answer. Not toko no iku. Not toko no iku. Oh, it's not. I was thinking something else. A consent. Agreement going answer until here. Attacks will continue. Yeah, this is very slow reading. つうか、そもそも他人じゃなくて well, I mean, like, it's not really other people. Yeah, in the first place, it's not other people. So that was his response. He said it was the last request, and he made that comment about it's the designs of other people, tanin. Ji-chan no yuigon datsu no. It's my grandfather's last wish. The kanji here is like house, my family's last wish. Dogo. Okay, he's doing battle with this thing. Boom, boom, boom. It's bouncing around apparently. Hmm? Aki. Ada. Kochi. Zusa. Kazoku mo tani no uchi daro. Even the family is contained within other people, right? So even though it's your family, it's still included in tanin, right? Soka, ningyo damon na. That's right. Like it's a doll. Itamu toka, hiromu toka ne ka. Pain and whatever it isn't, meaning like it's not gonna have those things. Hirumu. Flinching. Yeah. It won't. It won't flinch or be in pain. So he tried punching it, but that didn't really do anything. So it Jujutsu shi wa tsune ni shi to tonari awase. As for sorcerers, always with death are like meeting as a neighbor. Death is always close by. Tonari awase. Yeah, they're always joining each other. Sorcerers and death. Jibun no shi dake de wa nai. One's own death, as for just one's own death, does not exist. So it's not just one's own death. Noroi ni korosareta hito o yokome ni noroi no niku o kasaneba naran koto mo aru. Okay. It's not just their one's own death. By a curse being killed. Oh, like in the corner or at the side of the eye, people being killed by a curse. And the curse of flesh, or yeah, curse of flesh, sakanebe. Sakaneba naran. Must rip up, must tear up the curse of flesh. Those things also exist. So it's also like having or being required to tear up or rip up the curse of flesh. That also exists. And again, to like the corner of the eye, people being killed by a curse. Yokome, a sidelong glance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with a sidelong glance at people being killed by a curse. The curse of flesh must rip up events also exist. Okay. Fukai na shigoto da. It is an unpleasant job, a fukai work. ある程度のいかれ具合とモチベーションは不可欠だ。A certain degree of ikare tools or condition, ikare condition. Oh, crazy. A certain amount of crazy condition motivation fukaketsu is essential, indispensable. Okay. So unpleasant job, and it requires motivation that's a bit crazy. Or motivation and a bit of crazy. Okay. それを担任に言われたから、so that thing, like that, what I just described, it's because you were told to do it by other people. 笑わせるな. Don't make me laugh. Okay. And that's where we're going to pause. We're about halfway through this chapter. Long enough. We'll continue with this next time.